You know those families that go camping? Yeah, my family ain't one of those people. Instead, my family went cruising, which apparently makes me rich. Or at least that's what everyone told me when I told them that I went cruising. But I have to say, cruising is probably one of the best types of holidays you can take, especially as a child. And with my upcoming cruise in 3 months, I thought I'd tell you guys my cruising stories. So I don't remember the first couple times I went cruising because I was like 6 years old back then. It was in like 2010 or something. But my mum loves to remind me of the moment she had to go through. I think it was one of the first cruises I went on where I was sleeping on the top bunk and the guardrail was on it. The first rail was so high up that I basically just rolled under the railing and fell to the ground. Then I got taken to the medical center to vomit and cry all day. I don't know what vomiting has to do with falling to the ground, but apparently I was vomiting. Next story. On the cruise ships, there were dedicated age centers for age groups. I'm gonna separate these stories by the kids centers I was in at the time. There's Turtle Cove for 2 to 5 year olds. That play area was the bomb. There were PS2 set up that time, so there was games like Surf's Up, Ben 10 Protected the Earth, and other games. Can't really remember, but yeah, there were some cool games. I went to New Zealand for one of the cruises in this era. I don't remember much about New Zealand, but all I remember is that it was cold. I went down this Arctic slide in this like Arctic simulation thingy, and apparently it was going to explode when I was exiting. And there was a 4D cinema, probably like my first 4D cinema. Yeah, that's about it. I don't remember much from my childhood. We got Shark Shack for 6 to 9 year olds. The air hockey table was amazing until us children would be stupid and fling the puck to the other side of the room, and then the staff would get angry at us and ban air hockey for the rest of the cruise. Sad. As I got upgraded to Shark Shack, so did the games. We had PS3s with Lego Marvel Superheroes and Lego Pirates of the Caribbean. I remember one time there was this one kid that tried to go through the emergency exit door that was in the Shark Shack. Yeah, alarm went off, security went in here, and yeah, a lot of stuff happened. I also got banned from Shark Shack for one day because of something that I did. I'm gonna go ask Dad. Okay, I just asked Dad, and apparently I was fighting with my sis, like cats and dogs, and my punishment was to be with Mum for the rest of the day, and Eloise's punishment was to go in Shark Shack for the rest of the day because she wasn't even going to Shark Shack throughout the entire cruise. So, yeah. Next story. I should probably talk about the islands that my cruise visited. There's a French island called Nouméa. It was a pretty average island with average pastries and average economic state. There was this one time where we were about to go back to the port after hanging out for the day. My family and my friend's family all got into this van, except there wasn't enough seats for everyone. So we had some people sitting on each other's laps, and my mate had the genius idea of sitting in the boot of the van, because you can do that in Nouméa. Wanna know how it turned out for him? Then there's the best Pacific island ever, Vanuatu. You wanna know why it's the best island? Because of Blue Lagoon, baby. This thing is as blue as the name, and it has a Tarzan rope to swing into. This Tarzan rope was amazing and is the only reason why I have any body strength at all. This Tarzan rope was like my highlight of the cruise. Every single time I would go on this thing non-stop. If I didn't do this thing at least 30 times every visit, then what was even the point of living?
You don't live life long, so eat grass, smoke grass, and rope fast.
I also remember breaking open a coconut on an island. Not Vanuatu, but a different island. Me and my mate's family settled down this beach and we found these coconuts, so we decided to open them because What else are you meant to do on an island that is just a beach? Various methods including soaring it with a rock and throwing it on the ground and just throwing it everywhere really. It took about 30 minutes to get a big enough hole for my family to drink out of because I didn't even like coconut milk. Oh well. Next story. Once you got double digits, you went into HQ for 10 to 13 year olds. This is where my memories are a lot fresher because this is like 2014 to 2017. When I was first old enough to go to HQ, I didn't get to go to the cool HQ on the Pacific Dawn. I had to go to the lame one on Pacific Aria, which sucked, by the way. I'm gonna find any pictures of it, so just imagine this. Imagine a rectangle, a small rectangle. Now make it curved, like a budding snag. There were some PS4s along here, corner couch there where the Wii was, and yeah. This space was shortly changed after enough complaints were handed in by us children. But yeah, HQ and HQ Plus were both a really tiny curved sausage, so we both moved to these big empty rooms behind the public cinema. I gotta say, all that empty space was a lot better than being crammed in those really small spaces. The Aria had its perks, but it's not like the Dawn. Next story. Also in 2016, I went on the Carnival Legend, which was basically a rich expense for us, knowing we were going on P&O most of the time. But except this time, I didn't know we were going on the Carnival Legend, and neither did my sis. We were just told one day by my mum that we're going on a road trip, which I replied with, So we started driving, and driving, and driving, and driving. So we stopped at a motel with better Wi-Fi than my house. Then after a night in a motel, we continued driving. Then we stopped at this random house, and I'm going to my mum like, Mum, why are we stopping at this random house? And Mum's like, well, this is one of Dad's friends' house, and also we're going to a hotel in Sydney, so we should leave the car here so we don't have to worry about getting parking in the city. I didn't think anything of it. We just left the car there, then we grabbed a taxi into the city. Then we made our way to the Sydney port where the carnival ship was. Me and Eloise got out just thinking, where's the hotel at? Where's the hotel at? And basically just calms us down and it's like, okay children, we're not going to a hotel. What? But where are we going to stay tonight? Why are we here? What are we doing here in Sydney, 24 hours away from Brisbane? Settle down. We're not going to a hotel because we're going on a cruise, Carnival Cruise Lines. What? So yeah, tears were shed, at least from Eloise, and we had a very epic cruise on Carnival Cruise Lines. Next story. And lastly, but not least, HQ Plus for 14 to 17 year olds. This is where I spent the last years of my cruising before COVID-19 ruined it all. As I started to go into HQ Plus, I realized something. All these cruises I've been on, I've just been a little introverted boy and didn't speak to anyone. I just went to the nearest console and started playing games, not talking to anyone, and winning Gamer Award every single cruise. So with this thought in mind, as I entered HQ Plus for the first time, you wanna know where I headed? The couch. To socially interact with other human beings. And when I finally started interacting with people, you know what I got in return? A crazy stalker girl who was obsessed with me. But nothing crazy happened with that girl. We just hung out a lot. A bit too much. But she didn't do anything that would get her in trouble with the law, which is good. That's good. I didn't hang out with her the entire cruise. I did hang out with this other group of people while she wasn't on my back all the time. And those people were pretty chill until the second last day of the cruise. So it was like 9:30 p.m. at night and my mates were just all chilling in the group, just talking to each other. Then these other guys just come through the door and start beefing with one of my mates. I didn't know exactly what was going on. All I remember is him slapping the hat off one of the dudes and then leaving after that. The staff that was part of the club came out after that and asked about the situation. We gave them the details, and after we gave them the details and they said that we're going to report them, we were hoping that the parents actually cared about that child and wasn't just like, yeah, okay, whatever. Luckily, they were good parents, and that person didn't come back to HQ Plus for the rest of the cruise, so that was good. And that was that for that cruise of 2019. Because I don't want to lengthen this video by so much, I'm gonna just put in some cruise videos that I've taken and also from my sister.
3, 2, 1.
G'day everyone, MacWeezyP1 here. Hope you guys enjoyed this different style of video. Let me know if you like these storytime videos and want to see more. I've been uploading a lot lately since LEGO Star Wars. Most of that is on year 12 and just me struggling to follow through with video ideas. The people that I do videos with have been absent lately, so I haven't been able to do videos that I'm happy about. It's hard to do videos by myself, knowing my solo videos aren't going to perform as well as videos with other people. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye!